What?
I just felt like
I don't even know what Jola was doing, guys.
you like trying to throw me off sometimes, so I went with the weirdest thing that could come out of my mouth.
And it's meh that you went with. Oh,
yes, why not?
You know what? It worked a little bit, but that was weird. Weird as
yeah,
hell.
because it threw you off. That's the point.
Weird
it can't be
F.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome guys to another episode of Anime and Opposites. We are on episode 22.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Uforo, and I'm with my co-host Jola. How are you doing,
hi guys.
Jola?
How you doing?
How you doing, guys? How is everyone doing in this groovy zone that we're in?
I'm not sure you knew where you were going with that, but
No. I was trying to get into this radio groove. You know, this groovy voice that all the radio hosts just trying to bring you in. Yeah.
Okay. Why you now? Yeah, you're really
that sexy voice,
raising your eyebrows.
Yeah. You know, just bring everyone into this cool mood we're about to have. Anyways,
Okay.
Jola, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm alright. It's a good day. It's a good week. So
That's what Ice Cube said.
yeah. Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Alright, and for those who don't know, you should know Bazinga. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
This just in.
Yeah. Okay, so well, we should all know by now, but especially by the time this comes out, Marvel's Loki series has started. So I just wanted to get your thoughts so far.
How do you feel? How do I feel? I like it. I can't lie. I mean, there's nothing to grab onto per se at the moment, but you can see
Too soon.
You can see where they are going with. And did you know about this time people before this? Have you heard about
time
them
variants,
in the whole
whatever
Marvel
people,
universe? Maybe we're not. Maybe
all.
we need to speak to Ninjas Geeking Out because they probably
they know more about it.
Anyway, shout out to Ninjas Geeking Out. They are the comic guys. So
yeah.
If you're thinking of comics, port there.
Can switch over there.
But and I didn't do research into it because I just felt, what's the point if I know that? And I think they existed because I don't believe Marvel pulls out from thin air.
From nowhere, yeah.
They don't do that. So
they don't tend to do that. They come from somewhere.
Yeah, so a lot of things are written in the comics or in stories that they've written somewhere. And they would have hinted to it a little bit because if you think of Doctor Strange, if you think of when Doctor Strange went to go and meet his supposed mentor and the person, that lady, and she was talking about the time streams and everything. So
yeah,
it kind of links back into this story or where they talk about the time streams and everything. So yeah, should we spoil or leave?
We can leave. We can just give our general opinions or impressions.
I would have loved to spoil, but I'll leave it.
Oh yeah.
No,
I mean, to be honest, there isn't so much to spoil because a lot of it is also a bit of a recap situation going on.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're just giving you vibes about what's happened in the MCU.
Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler, and this is so I'm doing the spoiler alert sound. Dun, dun, dun. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not. It's not much of a spoiler to edit the spoiler alert sound in, but anyways, so Loki is captured by he's a time variant, basically. That means he's doing something that is going to go outside of time. In the movie that was shown when he disappeared, and he's going
that wasn't meant to happen.
And so they correct it. And I think when they correct it, they kind of remove you, they reset the timeline. So another Loki starts to exist. And then
that's what I was trying to understand. Do they mean a copy of you is put back there to carry on?
Yeah, so when they reset
everything
when they reset the timeline, the copy of you continues the life, while you have removed from. That's why they easily delete you when you mess up. Because when you mess up, they can delete you because a copy of you is existing and will continue the timeline. So anybody can step out of the timeline by like even just sneezing. You're not supposed to sneeze, and that sneeze is going to cause a whole mess up. So
ramifications.
So
For
the
a
moment,
sneeze,
the moment you sneezed, that was not supposed to happen. Or maybe you sent a nude to a babe. You're not meant to send that nude.
You and your examples.
Yeah, that's going to cause. I always pull from the darkest corners, don't I? I try to paint
You
a
really
picture.
do. You really, really do. Like, yeah. Anyway,
so basically that's what happened, and Loki's taken, and then we find out that Loki as well is the bad guy. So another copy of him has been pulled out probably before, and that copy of him is now killing the timekeepers or whatever it is. And now they probably want to, I think the whole aim is to use him to capture himself in a sense.
Wait, what did you say? So you're saying this version of him they're trying to catch is a copy they may have tried to delete before?
No, I believe this is a copy that stepped out of hand a long time ago. So
they couldn't catch.
No, they caught him. They probably did the same thing they did to Loki. So I'm believing that they pulled him out just like they did Loki. Like, so that's maybe 1958 or whatever time that was. They pulled this variant out. They now reset the timeline. So this Loki continued now. And then that copy now maybe found a way. That copy probably was younger, all the things. So found a way to, escape. And now is going against them and killing them. Now they've pulled out this copy, and again they now want to use that detective guy Owen Wilson wants to use the copy. It was nice to see him in it as well. So that I didn't.
It was.
Know.
They're really bringing in a lot of
money
celebs into Marvel.
Money.
Yeah,
that's all I say. Money.
Yeah, but I like him, so
I like him, and his crooked nose. Anyways, so
I know.
So they brought in. So the detective wants to use this time variant to capture the previous one. So now basically that means there are 3 Lokis that exist. Just that 2 of these Lokis exist in a different
outside of
the normal flow of time, because this other Loki is going to go and die at some point, which we've already watched. So I think the thing that normally aches me about all these things is the same thing that makes me feel about Eternals and the rest of the thing. Like, you guys are meant to be overlords.
Why don't you ever do anything? And you don't but I guess the story can
but
happen.
I guess even these time guys are much more bigger than Eternals, because these time guys exist outside of time. So I think it's a peek into how the way they try to make it as much as God as possible. Should I say it like that?
Yes.
So it's like God doesn't exist in time but creates time. So basically everything that is created by this time. But then it's like these time people just only existed when there was a war. So they came together, messed everything up, and then made sure there was a supreme timeline, and that's what they are the ones watching over the whole thing. So we will find out maybe at some point in future, because now what they're doing, I feel, is that they're introducing us to bigger beings.
Yes, for sure.
And by introducing us to bigger beings, it means bigger bad guys. It means people, because there's some things, where does someone like Galacticus exist? What does he do? Can he mess up these timekeepers? Because these timekeepers, I'm just trying to say, like, these timekeepers can die. They probably have a lifespan that they can die, just that their powers right now exist outside. So I feel it's a peek into a whole Marvel mashup much later that is going to become something. And probably we're going to see some kind of clues in Doctor Strange as well. So that's what I feel about it. But yeah,
probably.
It's going to be a good watch. I mean, WandaVision was good. Falcon, Winter Soldier was good. So I don't think this would not be good. There's a lot of money behind it.
There is.
Story written behind it. And all that.
Did you like the kind of humor they were going for? Not humor, but because somebody was saying, oh, he feels like it was supposed to be funny, but he didn't find it funny. But then I was saying,
No, it's Looney
I
Tunes
think it
humor.
is humorous, not laugh out loud funny.
No, no, no.
And I think it's in line with the way Loki has always been. So I don't
Yes.
think it's more
Loki,
than
no,
usual.
it's not- it's
just
not
that
more
he's
than-
the focus now.
Yes, it's not more.
That's
I
it.
don't think it's more than usual. I think it's Looney Tunes humor. That's what I saw. So it took me back to even some of the sounds they made was taking me back to Bugs Bunny and some of those other things that you watch when you're watching Looney Tunes. So I think it was kind of that kind of was you walk into a rig and the rig will hit your face kind of humor kind of thing. So it's not like funny.
Yeah.
It's just mischief being pronounced on
Which
spot,
goes
which
in line
goes
with,
with the line Loki. So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is.
I agree. Also, did you like the DB Cooper reference?
Yeah, that was interesting. That was nice. So yeah, that
And
was
did
nice.
you always know? Yeah. The only reason I even know this DB Cooper, I'm not gonna lie to you, is because of Prison Break. That's when I learned about DB Cooper. Before
okay.
then, like
Nothing.
when Prison Break came out,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when I knew. I was gonna say something. Did you always know Midgard was supposed to be Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it never even occurred to me, and I've
Yeah,
never
you-
even.
you. But if you, as a Thor lover, that you should be,
I
I'm rolling my eyes. Yes.
So does that
You
mean
should
because
have
I love Thor, I
remembered-
should go and
You
look
should have
for?
remembered. No, you should have. When they were explaining it in the beginning, they said Asgard, Midgard,
I know.
this guard,
Like
the
I
other
said.
guard, Otto guard, all the guards were all there. So you know.
Nice drop. Well, yeah, it just didn't. It didn't sit.
Yeah,
It didn't
yeah,
sit.
Midgard
to be
is
honest.
that,
But
and I think
yeah,
I've seen
nice.
that in it, and I think I've seen that in if you watch all this not Thor, but if you watch all this Norse mythology stuff.
Norse god mythology. Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
you watch all these like Ragnarok or stuff like that, all these kind of things that have to do not Ragnarok, but all these kind of things that
I
have
understand.
to
Don't
do
worry.
with. But Ragnarok is one of them, to be honest. But it's just a show in another language. But yeah, you would find out. No, Ragnarok is actually a show. It's not a movie. It's not the movie I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about the TV show.
Okay. I'm
No,
saying
but-
I get where you were.
Yeah,
go.
okay, no.
Because
I was
of-
just trying to make that. I didn't mean Thor Ragnarok. I actually meant the TV show
I know.
Ragnarok. Okay.
I know
So
you
I'll
didn't mean
just-
Thor Ragnarok.
Anyways, but it was just funny that they did call the same thing. But yeah, you see a lot of these things, and they refer to Earth as Midgard. So it's maybe I've heard it too many times to forget. Yeah. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah. We'll see what happens with Loki. I like the guy, so I'm all down.
yeah.
Yeah. So C, and by C I mean the TV show season 2 with Jason
C.
Momoa.
See,
The trailer is out and premiering on August 27th,
I've not
and it's
seen
gonna be
that
starring
yet.
Dave Bautista. You should. Wait, you've seen the season 1. You've just not seen the trailer, yeah?
I've not seen season 1.
No.
I'm going to watch
No!
it.
You're
why I've
joking.
not, you know why I've not seen it. You know why I've not seen it. I keep not keeping things in app. I'm so not used to. And I have it. Let me know. Like I have Apple TV. Like I pay for it, the whole thing. But I keep
get.
not putting Apple TV shows in my rotation. Like, and they actually do really good TV shows. So it's every time I need to like come out to I have to like really
Okay,
put it
let
in
me
my
help you. Let me help you.
go and watch it.
Go and watch it.
Yeah, I know. It's how I saw the who what's the name of that one? The news one.
With the morning show.
The morning show. So yeah, I went
You've not
to
seen
watch
that too, right?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, you've
I saw
seen
it.
it,
I saw it.
okay.
Not. I saw it like maybe a few months ago. So
Oh,
and,
did you
and
like
when
it?
I really liked it. It was a really good show.
Yeah, really
So
good.
that's
Isn't it?
yeah, really. That's why I keep saying that Apple.
And I was
Apple
like,
does-
Jennifer Aniston. Wow.
Apple does have good TV shows. Like even that Ted Lasso that is meant to be is a comedy one. It's being put everywhere as a show that would win things and stuff like that. It's comedy, a coach and stuff like that. So they again money. So they are paying this to. They are paying for. You can see when money is there, money is there. So yeah, I'm going to watch C.
Okay.
I've just not sat down to start, but I'm going to watch it.
Okay. This your C now is officially your C is my Mandalorian. That's what
Don't.
it is now.
Why I'm saying don't
And
do
let
that?
me.
Should I
Do you
tell
know
my-
why
should I
this
tell-
is easier? Should I also tell you why yours is easier? Because
Why?
C is in your wheelhouse anyway.
Should I tell you why you shouldn't do it?
You don't need
Because-
me to push you.
No,
watch
because
it.
I will watch
I'm gonna
it
watch
this whole
Mandalorian, no
weekend
doubt.
and finish it or something.
Yeah, because
You-
it's much shorter.
It doesn't matter. Mandalorian is short. But you will take maybe another
How
1
many
year to watch
episodes?
Mandalorian. I don't remember. I'm just telling you. So don't
Okay.
worry about that.
I've
Don't-
told
don't
you before that all it takes is for me to,
Sit down.
as long as it's not bad, it's for me to start it
So start
as
it.
well. I haven't. Yeah, because I will
Again, start
anyway.
it.
You go and start C
I can do that today.
as well. Anyway, the trailer is out and we have more of Baba Vas coming through. So yeah, good stuff. You guys check it out. Aquaman 2 title has been revealed as well, and it's gonna be called The Lost Kingdom. Another Jason Momoa news. So we spoke about A Good Place alum last time, and we have another news related to that. So Jamila Jamil, who played Tahani in The Good Place, has been added to the cast of She-Hulk as her rival Titania. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Lord of the Rings. Okay, so we spoke about Lord of the Rings wanting to do some more milking. So the anime, the anime film.
Pour and pour
Yeah.
and pour and pour. Literally. Oh. You know what?
The anime film.
Sorry. There's
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
There's a meme online that shows. So you know how you fry meat, and the meat shrinks. Well, so there's a meme online.
get
There's a meme online that someone you've seen it. Have you seen it?
No, go on.
You're laughing. I thought you've seen it. So there's a meme online that someone pegs the meat to the edges of the fry pan, and then it's frying it that way. It will not shrink. Do you get?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, because you peg the edges of the meat, no matter what, it
You
will
don't.
not shrink.
It will not shrink.
That's what these guys are doing. They are milking the hell out of this
Yeah.
thing. Well, good stuff.
Because-
I'll still watch it, but whatever is coming out, I'll still check it out. But yeah,
Well, what it is we spoke about them having projects coming out, including an anime. So apparently, it's gonna be called The War of Rohirrim or Rohirrim. I'm not sure how that will be
it'll be
pronounced.
Rohirrim. Rohirrim.
Yeah, because a lot of their names are like,
Niflheim. Yeah.
yeah, but that's usually EI, and this one doesn't have E in there. It's just I. But
Rohirrim.
anyway, whatever it's called.
It's a dwarf realm.
Yeah, and it's gonna be well. Anyway, it.
See,
will
I'm talking
be
as if I wrote
focused
the
on-
story. I know, do. I just the guest.
I know. Apparently, this animated movie is gonna be focused on the history of Helm's Deep. So we'll see. I don't know. It depends on what it looks like. Then I'll know if I'm gonna watch it or not. Because even the dwarf movies that came out after, I think I saw one or two. And you know, the funny thing is, I to go off a little bit.
Anime is kind of
Anime,
different.
but not
Anime
out
can-
of Japan
Yeah.
at the same
yeah, I
time,
guess.
right? So,
But you can so
we'll see what that's like.
Drawings do suck in a little bit. They make you just watch it.
Well, true. We'll see what happens. Because I was trying to go off. I was gonna go on a little bit of a tangent. The other day, I was watching this guy's pitch meetings. I've mentioned it to you before. I don't know if you've gotten into it. Yeah. So he was doing. I was watching some of his pitch meetings for the Lord of the Rings stuff, and I was watching the ones that had to do with after the initial trilogy. And to my shock and dismay, it seemed like more scenes than I expected were very familiar to me. And I was thinking to myself, did I actually watch more of this stuff than I realized? Because as I was watching and I was looking at it, I'm like, gosh, what the hell? You guys should just wrap this stuff up. But, oh well, people love it. So I guess they just get pulled in. Because a lot of it is just kind of, nah. But anyway, we'll see. Battlefield 2042, which is gonna be Battlefield 6. The trailer is was put out recently, and apparently it's also not going to include a campaign or a battle royale mode, which is coming out in October, by the way. I'm bummed that there's no campaign. I always love myself.
So what? It's just
campaign.
multiplayer.
Seems like that's what it's gonna be. Just
so it's just me and a bunch of guys doing team battles versus me and another bottle guy. But it's not battle royale. But it's
not
like,
battle royale.
But it's like multiplayer where capture the flag kind of thing, but not battle royale.
But not battle royale, yeah. I'm like, okay, maybe they will throw in a zombie mode.
What a way to keep your fans.
Although that's Call of Duty type stuff. I know, and I liked the cinematic stuff that they used to the trailer for it. It looked nice. Did you see it?
When I read this at some point, I said, I'm not even.
The trailer looked nice. I was interested, but
trailer without makes me want to play a game, but without a campaign, I really like campaigns.
I really like campaigns.
First and third person shooters, like seriously.
Me too.
It's a campaign that gets me to really play the game. So
exactly,
if you don't give me a campaign,
like what else am I doing here? Keep your thing, like.
Keep it. I think that's why I've never been able to really get into Fortnite. It's also why I've never been able to get into some other, because I think
I don't like battle royales anyway.
I don't even mind playing a battle royale. I think the campaign gets me to get used to the play type of the game. To understand the way they shooting. By the time you get, because the reason why I was so good at COD, even playing the battle royale or playing some of those other things, because I played the campaign, so I got used to the reactions, how to do something. I know it's not the same with people's Twitch reaction or speed, but once you now carry that over, it's not so difficult to get into for me. But other people just like straight up battle royale. When the world of battle royale,
I just also like a small story. Then it takes you through different maps and areas that you go and explore. And like
just say on this, we're in the world of battle royale, we're in the era of battle royales. To not put a battle royale, no, I'm just trying to say, to not even put a battle royale in your thing as a shooting game is kind of. Even Star Wars. I mean
to be fair, battle royale, multiplayer,
Star Wars, even Star Wars,
largely.
They are different. Even Star Wars,
they are not largely.
I agree. I understand what you're saying.
You get what I mean.
Even Star Wars, I think Star Wars has a battle royale, one of the multiplayer games. Yeah. So I'm just saying, everyone is. I'm sure whatever will come out, the next Halo probably will have a battle royale. A lot of all these things, shooting games, would have. In battle royale, because it's like the battle of the streamers. Everyone is fighting for battle royale at the moment. But yeah,
true. I would have said, maybe they will change their mind, but if it's coming out October, I doubt that.
No, it's already done and dusted.
Yeah. So on to you with the headlines. Your headlines.
Yeah. So first of all, tech news. Just one. We had first looks at iOS 15, Moncherry or something like that. I think that's a Mac OS. I can't remember the name. I'm making that up. Like I'm bummed.
Yes,
I'm bummed. I'll start bummed.
Doesn't sherry mean something like, and then you're saying Moncherry or something like that? Is
called I don't even remember. Monterey. Sorry, I said Moncherry. I just knew that I was not ready very well. So yeah, Monterey. So then the iPad OS as well, and all the things that are coming out. So looks good. Just saying, if you're into that, you can go watch some of the videos on YouTube, and if you want it on your devices, you can be a public tester, but it comes with bugs, don't forget. Anyways, moving on. Secondly, Jensen Ackles will be playing Soldier Boy in The Boys Season 3. Jola is doing Whammy Woo.
Whammy you.
That's what she did. I didn't even know she knew how to do it, so I'm shocked.
Really? There's not much to it, at least. It's just jumping.
You say that, but there's some people that don't know how to dance, that they will be falling down. So
Fair enough.
So let's
If I was standing, then I'd be doing it more.
exactly.
I'm like, I want to go. A part of me wants to go to the part where they're being like. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on. And for people that don't know Jetslacos, I mean, the reason why the name is so in my head ingrained is because I watch Supernatural, number one.
Oh,
and
that's not even
and every time I watch Supernatural, it's like one of the names you see in the beginning. You know how they always say starring. So it's so in your face
Ingrained.
that like if you watch, I think Supernatural had 13 to 14 or more, about that amount or even more
of seasons.
Not-
Oh, I think
yeah.
it's more than that. Though. It's more than that.
I think maybe 18 seasons. If
I
I
feel
don't
like-
even know. As in, so it's a lot of seasons, like a lot. something like that. Yeah, 15 seasons. So I was
15.
13 to 8. Yeah, in between 15 seasons.
Yeah.
So 15 seasons. That's 15 years. I mean, I didn't watch Supernatural for 15 years, but at least I joined them when they were in season 6 or something like that. So I've seen the guy a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, I've
when-
seen him just because of trailers. I never watched Supernatural.
Even
Though it
when
seems
they,
like
even
something
when
I'd
they,
like, but-
even it's something you would like, but even when the story dropped, I was still watching this thing
I
to
know.
the end.
Because people were like, this show is still on.
Like
Really?
15 years. That's a salary.
You know what? I can't talk because there's something I'm in that's been on for years, so I can't talk too much. So
What? Mention it.
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my lord. How many? That's like 27 seasons.
They're
How many
down
seasons?
down 17 now, if I'm right.
And is there
I've
any
been
character
in
that
it
has been there since from the day one till now?
The original babe now, Grey. She's been there she's a day one babe now. When she leaves, pretty much that's when the show will end.
You know they did the whole pivot into the other one.
You mean
Private
spin-off?
Practice.
Private Practice. Yeah, I watched that too.
I watched Private Practice actually. I watched till I think it stopped. They cancelled it or something like that too.
Maybe they cancelled it, but they tried to wrap up.
They wrapped
didn't,
it up.
stop
I watched
mid-season.
I watched Private Practice, and I think it was my friend that got. Anyways, let's not go too much into that. I'm just saying, yeah, he's going to be in the boy. I like the guy, so he's a cool guy. I mean, he was the older brother, Dean, I think. So yeah, so looking forward.
Yeah, he's
to the
going.
boys
You
season
haven't
3.
said the news. Did you? Oh yeah, the boys is the news. Yes,
I already
yes.
said it.
And it's the boys, so
Yeah,
madness.
yeah, it's going to be interestingly wacky.
Yeah.
So moving on, there's going to be a Wedding Crashers 2.
And I'm like, another thing that they want to bring, similar to, well, not as long, but similar to how they brought Coming to America 2. Now they want to bring Wedding Crashers 2. Like, why? Even if they've not yet confirmed whether they are bringing Owen Wilson and what's the other guy's name back into it or not. But even if it's not them, I'm like, just call it something else then, another silly movie about laughs and picking up babes, and let's know.
No, why
But
they
why
can't do
do
that?
Wedding
Because
Crashers?
why they can't do that? Because when they mention Wedding Crackers,
No,
look
they
how
won't use
that-
Wedding Crashers. They'll just, there are movies out there.
no, why they
Yeah.
would use Wedding Crashers 2 is because the cow has come to the station milking. just
Okay.
that word alone, you know.
I know they want
Coming
to
to
tie
America,
to all
a
the
lot of
people
things. When they
from-
mention that thing, it makes people go to the cinema. It makes people spend
I
that
know.
initial money without even
check,
caring
what is
it is
happening. I know.
about. Just come. So
I know.
milking.
I know.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Xbox boss Phil Spencer called out because
Yeah, I
he
know.
threw some shades on other console developers about PC ports and high game prices, especially yours truly, not mine truly, Jola's truly, PlayStation. So yeah,
Yeah, just because basically, the games will come out exclusively first, especially on PlayStation. Then later they will bring it, some, not all, some will then come out, they'll say, oh, available on PC, now available on PC. But when it comes out on PC, it's still coming out at like full price. So even if you, as an owner of the game already, wanted to play it on PC too, you're gonna pretty much pay for it twice. So it's like, what?
Why?
So that's just a bad thing, yeah.
It's a bad thing. I mean, because any game, like now, for Xbox, any game you get on Xbox at this point, you can play it on PC free.
I get
So-
that's the whole thing with them. Yeah, I get. I mean, at the end of the day, Xbox is Microsoft, and they were always a PC.
Yeah, but you can always run a deal.
Gaming,
You know
so-
what you can always do? You can always do something to, breach that gap. But anyways, that's their problem. I don't really care. I'm moving on. Xbox is planning to move past consoles to reach gamers on a more global scale through their phones and smart TVs. And they're already working on new hardware. Yes, I heard about this. I've seen it a little bit. So let me tell you something I just discovered. It's been happening, but I only just properly discovered it. And which is what leading into what this is also about. Now, obviously, we've talked about the whole Game Pass, Game Pass xCloud. xCloud is on everything, which was Microsoft's or Xbox move, or Microsoft's move. Let me just use Microsoft, which is everyone they even had a problem with Apple, and Apple did not allow xCloud on it initially because Apple has Arcade. But now they've been able to sort that issue out, and xCloud will be coming out on Apple devices as well. So what does that mean for people that probably have not listened to that episode or heard about this? That means that I have a game. If you have Game Pass, which you pay a certain amount of money for monthly, you get a lot of games. Or you have a game on Xbox, it doesn't really matter. You're playing your game, you stop playing your game, wherever you pause, you can go on your phone, continue playing that. Wherever you pause, you can go on your PC, continue playing that. Wherever you pause, you can leave your Apple phone, go to your Sony phone or your whatever phone you have, Google, blah blah blah, and continue
But
playing
so
that.
long as you've downloaded it on each
xCloud
of
on everything,
devices.
and you download the game on each of the devices. So that means gaming continuity. That means you can stop from where you start. Game follows you everywhere. It's also a smart thing on them because that means they don't need to worry so much about the hardware. And I believe this is why they might have this, because again, if you listen to the last episode, I have now moved on to the next gen. But the next gen consoles, not even this one, that's the Xbox Series X and the PS5, are so advanced. They are like in a whole different realm. There are no games that are really next gen that are out at the moment. A lot of the games
They're still working to.
they are still working, like games have not caught up to next gen. The games are
Definitely.
still previous generations. Now what we see, because once I'm downloading some games, what I see is optimized for Series X and S. So the game is this, but they now optimize it to kind of bring it up a little bit to match the console. Still not next gen. So
Not yet.
I think
the ones that
what-
would really come out to fit the
it
hardware.
might be next year or even something like that. So it's not even this year. We're not going to see anything this year. We might see something much later. Now,
I mean,
so
that's
you-
also good so that they don't
No,
immediately
that's
alienate.
good. That's really good. And but the thing is that I think I don't know much about, should I say, PlayStation 5, but they might have done the same thing, but because I think they normally, just like phones, kind of bring out the same kind of thing in a sense. So they are kind of the same console in a sense. But this Series X is so powerful, and I can say maybe the same for that I don't think they're thinking of changing generations or even having like Series X Pro per se anytime soon. I might be wrong, but I don't think that we're going to see anything like that. I think the aim is create a really, really super strong console
That they don't
that
bring
you're
out
not,
a-
all you're going to do is dump on the game. So I think
really.
right now, I think so.
I mean, that would
And
be
again,
great for a change because
Yeah,
they've been
I
doing
think
that
so.
for a while.
So
Come
right
on.
now, because see, like now, let's look at PS5. PS5 is 8K optimized. TVs are not really in 8K right now. The highest we are seeing is 4K. I mean, there are some 8K, but it's not like that. So what I'm trying to say, if you look at where we are in technology, like what we have out right now, what these consoles can do, the distance, whether it's the gaming part or whether it's the TVs that actually will run it or some other things, is there's a big distance to catch up on. Yes, technology is quite quick, so if this catch up can happen in 3 years, it can happen in so. But I feel like there's a lot. Then before it now, the TVs now exceed it, and the games now exceed it, that the consoles now become obsolete. Can be another 3 or 4 years again. So we are looking at a real length of time
Time.
between now and when they would need to release something else. So in looking at all
That's
of
great.
this, yeah, which is awesome. So in looking at all of this and thinking about all of this, they are trying to now just have this. I think they've planned this thing a long time ago. So you could see what the rollouts they were doing. They've been acquiring a lot of studios, not just acquiring a lot of studios. They've done all this, some of this X Cloud and some of these other things that have led it into into you don't need an Xbox. So they are trying to really branch out. Like I said in that episode before, PSP, Xbox, I mean not Xbox, Game Boy, Nintendo Game Boy and all those things. So instead of having all of that, let the phone companies create that super hardware for you. We are just going to put the games there and you kind of have your PSP or your Game Boy in your hand already. So I think their aim is global scale through other people's things. And then moving into what I said I noticed, they now want to put they want to do smart TVs and put some apps on the smart TVs that would allow you to kind of play. It's like your smart TV is the Xbox. So you don't need to have an Xbox. You just need to have a smart
Which
TV.
ties into what the
Yeah.
headline was.
Yeah, so you don't need to have a smart TV, and
Yeah.
then you just get a pad and just be playing. So your TVs have to now be strong. So it's kind of like we are trying to get money from other places. We will make a super strong console that can last for a time, so we don't need to worry about that. But now we will focus our money to get money from other places, and then Xbox has been pushing this cross platforming. So if now you have it on a mobile, you have on your TV, you have on a PC, and any games that PC and PS would allow them to cross platform. Everybody, like a lot of games I'm playing now, I'm seeing the cross platform sign with people I'm playing with. Now to even say what I did again, I know I said that I started with that, but I've already talked about the headline. There's the Xbox app on my phone that I can use to download games on the Xbox and blah 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 or remote control. Now there's a function on the phone that I will click on it. I didn't know I could do this before, so it's crazy. I'll click on it and the function will like show what the Xbox is showing. So it should show what the TV is showing. So I can turn off the TV and use my phone as a TV and basically play the game on my phone.
Okay, isn't this an old thing though? I think that has been possible. Wait. Are you saying it is simply because of the Xbox, or you're just saying your TV like almost like a screen mirroring thing?
No, not the screamer, not the TV. It's not about the TV. It's the Xbox.
It's about the Xbox. Okay,
So it's not
this
about
is
the
tied
TV.
to the Xbox, not the TV.
Not the TV. So I don't need a TV. Let me just put it like that. So let's just say I disconnect the whole TV. I carry so like now people are using the TV to watch something else. Let's say the missus whoever comes and says I want to watch my programs blah blah blah. I don't have any other TV and I'm playing a game. I'm playing maybe Pro Evolution Online or shooting game or something. I can go on the phone, put the thing on, press the button,
And use your phone as
my
instead
TV,
of
and
the-
I will continue playing.
Okay.
I'll just use my pad. Just that obviously it's shrunk to the TV. So if you had an iPad, that
Of
you
course.
can get, the iPad will be
It'll be a
bigger.
lot better.
So it's just streaming it directly, and depending on your internet
yeah,
speed,
that's
it's really really cool. So I just noticed because I even played the game online on my phone. I was like, mad. But the thing is that when I went back to the TV, it was difficult to readjust because you shrunk your eyes down, and then you go
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
it big. But yeah, I just think that was a pretty good. Maybe PS can do it.
No
I don't
idea.
know, but it was nice to see. And when I went, I saw a lot of people saying the app should come to people's computers and all those kind. I think it's already on Windows, but it's not on Mac. So again,
What's the app
you
called?
can the Xbox app itself.
Okay, the Xbox app. I thought you were
So,
saying like
no, it's not necessarily like they want the
That's it.
Xbox app on Mac so that you can just use your computer
your
as
computer.
a TV. Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
really
nice.
really cool. Yeah, so it comes in handy when somebody else is using a TV. You don't stop gaming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
But would you ever want them, go quickly though, will you ever want them to completely X out consoles and just have other things instead? No console. Just, as you said, your TV, your phone, your
the
computer,
problem
no
with
hardware,
that is that
no actual.
the problem with that is that how do we gauge the strength of things? Because now you have I have whatever iPhone I have. Now if I have the iPhone 2 years that came out 2 years ago and running the same app,
Go
is
on,
going
go
to
on.
be much slower. So now for me the problem is not about if you're X the console, fine, X the console. But are you going to be bringing out TVs yourself? Because if you're bringing out TVs yourself, that means you're kind of bringing out a TV console. Should I call it like that? So it's kind
All
of
you've
still
done
this.
is change where it is
It's
because
kind of
you
the same
need
thing.
what
But
is
that
going
you've
to
given
properly
me, you've
match
give.
what.
So you've just given
Yes,
me
it will
more with the
force
TV.
you.
So
Yes,
buy it's
yeah,
forced you
yeah,
to buy
yeah,
the
yeah, to
TV, but
buy
you've given
what
me
is
more as in so I
compatible.
can just switch the TV. I can switch channels and just play game and do. But the problem is that that means that game is stuck to that TV. So if I wanted to switch to another, if I wanted to go to another room now to play game, maybe I'll need that. But then the speeds that I'm running on that TV probably will not be as good as what I'm playing here. So if I'm playing a game that I'm on online, I need proper speed, proper twitch control to just shoot someone's head off or things like that. It will be a lot more difficult. I'll be lagging a little bit, things like that. So again, I like the idea. I think that's where the world probably is heading to. I think, as usual, Xbox always starts such a move, but we will see a few years down the line, maybe instead of a next gen console coming out, we will see a next gen TV coming out, and then we will see a PS. You can just get the PS app or the Xbox app on your TV, and you can play whatever games you want to play. And everybody's
I
going to
think
just pay your subscription fee online and have the app. That's what we're going to get. So it's you buying your TV and you paying online fee for the app. They make their money. They don't have to spend money on creating a console or all those kind of things. You by then they'll just start selling TVs and just say, let's come and buy the Xbox TV. You can download the PS app on the Xbox TV. Come and buy the PS TV. You can download the Xbox app on the TV, or go and buy Panasonic, or go and buy Nats whatever, or Polanoid, or Apex, or ABBA, any TV you want to call, as long as you can download the app on it, you download the app on it, and you play whatever. If you like, buy Sululere TV. It's up to you. Sha, the speed at which you play. If your TV blow, it blow. If you no blow, it no blow. But that's
the, yeah, I mean that's fair. The danger with all these things is that, as you said, needing all these necessary things that are more compatible with all these capabilities, and then gaming itself will just become more and more of an expensive hobby, not something you can get by with just having if they are not careful, because then you need all these things that would properly be able to carry it for you to properly enjoy the gaming experience as out before, where okay, you buy your console, you won't even, if it's not even, if there's no console itself anymore, where some people may be able to borrow their friends or family members or something their consoles. There will be nothing like that anymore. Is the whole TV you're going to remove and give somebody if they don't have that TV? There wouldn't be as easy sharing in a way. I know you will be able to share in other ways, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, Sha.
yeah.
But,
And
I hope it
then
never completely leaves the whole console thing.
it is,
behind.
it is. You need to understand that the way the world is moving, things need to become more. Should I say? Should I say the way the no, the way TVs, the way things are moving, things need to become more. Uh, Things are becoming more obsolete. We're getting technology is going so fast. The only problem
I
I
know.
foresee for people, if we had, let me give you paint a picture, because let me paint a picture for you. You bought you bought your TV, your top TV Also, you spend like £2,000, which is equivalent of maybe 5 to 6 million. I'm guessing, right? So if it's equivalent of 5 to 6 million, you bought your super 8K TV, expensive, your apps on it, your PS app, your Disney app. You mount your TV high on the wall, connected, awesome. I'll give you two scenarios. First scenario, your child comes and stones and breaks that TV.
No, I was hoping that's what you were going to say, because when you started talking about TV, that was what in my head. That has happened to my brother. His son has broken a few TVs. Can you imagine that's what now happens? You will first sit down and think about
You'll cry. You got
your
cry.
whole life. You may want to just
Because that's your console and your TV at the same time. It's not just your TV.
It's not just your TV.
It's a mixing. You can't just say, oh, the TV is broken, let me take the TV from the other, or let me take my console to the other room and just distress and play some game, or a game, or whatever. You need, that TV is gone. The game is gone. Everything is gone. You need to go and buy another $2,000 or whatever grand TV again to have that again. So that's painful. Number two, if you're in Nigeria, that's different. You're laughing.
I am now, because I'm just thinking. Go on.
Number two, if you're in Nigeria, that some days NEPA or PHCN or whatever you want to call it decides to give you high current some days, low current some days, or decides to just be taking light and blows your TV.
One day you just hear bang.
Who do you want to face? Who go help you? Nobody. So let us be careful when we think of moving to certain things. They don't consider this. They don't consider us the people with these things when they are just trying to move us forward. We don't know that there are some things you cannot control. That
you
will
can't.
not. So,
anyways, we were on that for a while, but it's all good.
The new Netflix live-action Cowboy Bebop series will debut in the fall of 2021. So it'll be composed by the iconic Yoko Kanno, who scored the original anime. A comment said the composer alone will not save this, and you should stop pretending it will.
I found that funny. Yeah. Like your live actions, nothing is going to help.
Nothing is going to help you.
Don't say because composer from original is dead.
Let's just leave it. Let's leave it where it is. Again, but anyways, I'll look forward to it. Jujutsu Kaisen manga is going on a break due to the author's poor health. The break begins on the 21st of June. We wish the author swift recovery. Hope you're good. Send our prayers out.
Yeah.
And we say, we
get well soon.
Then, last headline: Fullmetal Alchemist is to announce a new project for the series 20th anniversary. So, I wonder what they're going to announce. Whether they're going to give us another anime or a movie or something. I wonder.
Or live action.
Don't do that. I think Full Metal should never be live action. Never ever be. It's one of those things that don't. It to be so difficult because the second character.
Yes.
That's the brother who is a.
I know that much. No, I know that. I was just.
Okay, it's not a spoiler. The brother who is basically Armor. I think that is a very, very difficult character to live action, because as much as you might create a CGI Armor, how would he fit into it? How does he look? We will criticize it so much because that.
Oh, we will.
The brother for the full Armor, it already looks awkward. It looks very, very old. It's not normal, good-looking Armor like that. It's a bit weird. Like it looks like a bit of an old Japanese clunky. It looks like an old Japanese kind of battle suit with a little bit of metal, because the head is a little bit shaped weirdly, but it's mixed with some other things. So it's a weird combination. So yeah, it's going to be difficult.
I don't think, even if they wanted to, I think they will, because at the end of the day, they want to live action One Piece. So I don't think they care about how weird it's gonna look. One Piece has a lot of weird things, and
Anyways, so that's it for our headlines. Yeah.
Yep. And so to move on to the main, I thought we would
Chain
do
things up.
something a little bit different. Yeah. A little shake. A little shake. For some reason, this is reminding me of Will Smith's "Boom Boom Shake Shake the Room." I don't know if you know that song. You know that Will Smith song, very old
I
song.
do, but not. I can't remember it like this.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, um, yeah. So we're shaking it up a little bit, and I thought it would be uh fun to see how much Uforo knows about our beloved One Piece. You guys already know that we are One Piece stands, as some people say.
This podcast should be called One Piece.
Well, no, we can't do that. That is like
Well, funny enough,
that is like,
that would
you
have
know,
made an interesting name, One Piece. Straight up.
just
That's
One
it.
Piece.
No, we'll talk about other things, but One Piece. Oh,
People
see,
will now see that. Oh my gosh, One Piece again.
I've patented the idea. Nobody should call their podcast One Piece. I'll sue you. Anyways, continue.
Before One Piece sues you.
We'll now make our
But
intro.
yeah. Wait, you know that's not One Piece, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's One Piece.
No!
Oh no, that's this thing. That's Hunter x Hunter. Oh jeez.
You see, you have failed what we're about to do already.
That's what
Fail!
I'm
Epic fail!
I'm
Fail!
sorry.
And you
I'm
were so
sorry.
confident.
So
Oh my gosh.
confident.
You guys, you have to come and help me lambast this guy. He was so confident, like,
You know what? Let's move
oh,
on.
come
Let's
on.
move on.
I think no. Okay, let's give you a second chance. What song did you think it was? Were you trying?
I was trying to do that. There's that intro song. The one
This
that
leads perfectly into what I want to do anyway.
Yeah, they were doing that intro song that is like where it's like a little bit of
Okay, can you tell me what was in the montage? What was the opening montage for it? Can you remember?
I think Luffy obviously is wearing the red, so it's not an old one. It's the one that leads from that Toei animation.
No, the
kind
red
of thing.
one is an old one.
No,
Where he's wearing the red is old.
the red shirt that his shirt is
Yes.
open and you can see his thing. It's not so old like
Oh, the second red one. The first time
Yes.
he's wearing red. The
red,
second
but
red
no,
one
no,
that
no, no,
looks
no, yeah, that is wearing
more
shorts.
like a...
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
And John, he starts in the beginning. It leads from. It goes with that. You know that toy animation when they make that sound like.
Okay.
I can't remember how to put the song. I know the song is in my head, but I can't remember. But anyways, don't worry about it. Continue asking questions, please. Don't disgrace me for that.
You know what? You've disgraced yourself already. You did. Oh, anyway, yeah. So we thought we might see how much Uforo knows about One Piece. Actively knows. Apparently, he has a lot of information in the recesses of his mind. But can we bring that information to the forefront?
Yeah,
Because as you can see already, he's failing. He's failing already.
Juggle it.
So let's see. I thought it would be best for me to ask him, because if it was me, I would.
You blast it all. You're too
I would
good.
rock it.
I'm too
I'm too
awesome.
good, man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so I have a few questions for this guy. So, are you ready for?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Do you want to do a little jig, maybe to help you? No, you good?
It's there. I'm jigging my memory. Let's go.
Okay, let's start off easy. Let's start off easy. So, we may do it out. I can give you some clues if you want. I don't know. But so, what was Luffy's first bounty, and why did he get it?
That's a difficult one.
Oh, me, I
remember
thought
the
it was easy.
exact amount. Oh,
Yeah. That's why I didn't go for
no.
longer ones or in the middle,
no,
because
it's difficult because to remember the exact amount is. Was it over 100 million? No.
his first bounty.
Yeah, then if his
No.
first bounty would have been
Okay, just give a
30,
guesstimate then.
30, 30.
There
30,
you
30,
don't talk,
30.
don't talk, don't talk. Because you were
30.
about to leave. You had gotten it, you're now about to leave there.
30 million.
Yes, 30 million.
Come on, yes.
Don't come on. Look at you. You
Let's
barely
go.
got it.
But I went to 30. My brain
Okay.
felt
After
it was
saying
correct.
100.
No, I
said
said was
over
over
100.
100. Then I now say,
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did he? What put him on the map?
What put him on the map? I'm thinking, was it? I think it was. What put him on the map would have been. Was it Nami's time? I think it was Nami's time that he got on the
Okay.
map. After
Getting
Aaron.
warm already.
I think it was after
There you
Aaron he
go.
got on the map. Yeah.
Yes. Along. It was his fight with him defeating Along.
Yeah.
What gave him the bounty.
At least I'm still there. I'm still good. Two for
Well,
the good.
we've seen how it's gonna be. You're gonna be sort of feeling your way around, and then I'll
Yeah,
help
but
you
it's
land.
a long time.
Seems
you know,
like that's
funny,
what is going to
You know,
happen.
fun like you've watched One Piece a couple of times. I've only watched One Piece. I can say actively 2-3 times or 2 times. You've watched One Piece over 10 times.
Scattered, yes.
Yes.
Not like all through beginning to end 10 times. No, I've watched One Piece beginning to end more than once. Yes, but I've scattered it.
Continue.
Okay. All right. So this should be an easy one. What was the name of the underground prison? That'll be underground, underwater.
Ooh.
Really? Okay, the
Wait,
names
wait,
are not
wait.
good for you.
Yeah. Wait. Prison.
Yes.
Can you give me starting letter?
I. Starts with an I.
The one that there were different levels. That they were levels.
Yes.
All the levels.
Yes.
You know, this is hard though. The names,
Wow.
the name. This is hard to remember
Okay,
because I can't.
okay.
I know everything about it, but the name is like skipping. I'm sure you mentioned it. It just come to me like this. So wait.
Okay. Let me help you reach. Okay. Maybe it will help to think about.
Guys, if you're
How
listening,
did he
also
get
try
there?
and know the name. How did he get
Yeah.
to the prison?
Yeah, might that help you remember? Maybe if you
I
remember
think he was trying
things
to-
around it.
I think he was trying to get to Ace. That was what he was trying
Yeah,
to.
he was trying to get
That's
Ace to rescue Ace.
that's why he was trying to rescue Ace. That's how he got into the prison.
Okay, so do
obviously.
you want me to tell you?
Yeah, go on.
Are you giving
I
up?
can't- Yeah, I can't giving up on that one.
We need like a buzzer for when you fail. Okay, it's called Impel Down.
Impel down. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, completely. I would have remembered, but now I remember. But impel down, yeah, definitely couldn't. I wouldn't have
Okay.
remembered, but I remember now.
Okay. Like what?
Like it's fresh in your head, but it's not. Like I can't pick it out. It's fresh, but I can't. Like impel down. Like how would I have forgotten impel down? But
Okay. Who is basically Luffy's sensei, his teacher? I know you're not
Sensei is the guy. Really. That's his
Yes.
teacher.
Okay,
Yeah.
that came quicker. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So on to the next question. As we all know, Sanji is in quotes the lover of women in quotes.
Yeah.
But so he becomes unable to look at beautiful babes, basically, without having a nearly fatal nosebleed. So what happened to him?
Vince Smoke. Not Vince Smoke, sorry. I said Vince Smoke, that's his surname. What's her name? Because she always uses the V to talk a lot. That big head lady. So that's what I tried
Is that a lady? That's a man actually, but
but
is a drag queen.
Drag queen. I just call her lady, but him lady, but big head.
Okay, do you remember his name?
I'm trying. I'm just getting V from my
V
mom.
V V. Should I just tell you the name before you
what's the name?
Ivankov.
So
they used to call him Ivan Sama.
That's all that's in my head. Anyways, so Sanji
Yeah.
went to, I think he was with the Ivan people, and they were chasing him for time.
The
That was his own
Okamas.
training. The Okamas, they chased him for time. That from far they might look beautiful because of some of the illusions that, but then when he got close, you will now see they were all drag queens. They wanted to love him, marry him, everything, and he almost died, and because that created a traumatic event, and he couldn't ever. He has a problem with peving on women now. He almost kills him every time.
And you remember that he also, for the remainder of his time there until he found stuff out about Luffy, he also became a drag queen for a while.
Yeah, he did.
He started dressing like
Yeah, I remember. They caught him finally.
Okay.
They were able
They
to.
did.
Yeah.
Poor
Put him
guy.
on forever.
Okay, cool. So we mentioned Impel Down already. What devil fruits did the warden they have?
Poison. Warden had poison fruit, so he could. Yeah, and that's how Luffy got his resistance to poison.
Yes. Don't worry, I won't ask you his name. Because even I couldn't remember his name until I saw it. So, okay, so can you, let me give you options here. Can you either name 10 devil fruit powers, maybe in like 20 seconds, or name 10 characters with their devil fruit abilities? That is, mention their devil fruit abilities and tell us who it belongs to.
I can name 10 definitely. I believe
10.
that I'm thinking of, I can name 10 devil fruit powers. Like, I think that should not be so hard, because I've had this thought with someone before, like this conversation, and I've thought about it. So I can name 10 devil fruit powers, and I would say I'll go with I think I can even remember.
Are you going to
their
mention
names.
who they belong to, or you
I think
just
I
say the
can
powers?
mention who they belong to. I can mention their names as well. So let me go with a good one for you. I know there is Earth, which is Crocodile's power, and I think that is Suna. I think
I
that's
think
his
it's
fruit.
Suna too.
Yes.
The sand.
Then then I have what's his name? Aoki. I think it's Aokiji, the ice guy, and that's his own is
Yes, Aokiji.
Hey or something like that.
I don't even remember all the fruit names, but yeah. But I don't know if it's he anything. I don't know.
Yeah, you can check that. Then I think magma, which is like volcano, which is the what's name, Sakazuki. I think that's his name. The guy that became the
Okay, I think you're calling his other name. That becomes who?
That becomes the superior in Marines.
Okay.
And that's Magu. I think that's his fruit.
The name that comes to my head for him is Akiano. Not the
Yes.
Sakazuki is his name too, but it's
Yes.
Akiano that comes to my head.
Then Ace and then Luffy's other brother becomes Sabo, which is fire. So Mera, that one is there.
Yeah.
Then there is the guy. Oh, that's a good arc as well. Sky Arc, the guy that Luffy fought, Lightning. That's Goro.
You do you remember his name?
His name. NL. I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Go on.
Then there's one of my best fruits as well, Pika, which is light, and that is for Kizaru.
Yay! You're doing well here. Go on.
Then,
Kizaru. I love his ability. Very good.
Then darkness, Yami, which is Teach.
That bitch has, yeah.
Yeah, and then there is Whitebeard. Whitebeard's fruit is
Oh, I don't know his name. The name of the fruit. You can just describe it.
Yeah, but we know he can cause is it earthquakes or whatever he can cause,
Yeah,
something
it's
like
like
that.
earthquakes. Yeah.
Then Luffy, obviously, which is Gum Gum. We can use that one, Gomu Gomu. No. And then we can just
Last but not least.
there are many to pick from, but I'll say the one Luffy fought, which is the Mochi Mochi. What's his name? What's the name of the guy he fought? It starts from K.
I'm not even sure which one the Mochi Mochi you honest. What's
Mochi
the
Mochi is
ability?
the guy the one that is Mochi now. That looks like Luffy's Gomu Gomu no. They fought in that whole recent arc. Big Mom's son.
Oh, okay. Is that what the fruit is called?
He's Mochi. Yeah. He's basically food. He's Mochi the food.
Oh, you mean you're talking about the guy, you haven't answered the what his name is. That's why I don't want to say. The one that he was constantly
eating donuts. How that? What's his name?
the
Katakuri.
donuts.
Katakuri.
Oh,
That's his name.
You had me thinking you were talking about the other guy, the cracker guy that was basically dough biscuits.
No.
So he was eating that. That's what I was thinking.
Mochi is his own fruit. It's like Luffy's own, in a sense, because they can do the same kind of moves and everything. So that's 10.
What was Katakuri's? What does he do self again?
Just like Luffy, he can long hands, the whole thing, just like his Mochi. He's just like
Fair
Luffy
enough.
because
Okay.
it's the same kind of rubber kind of thing, but just like his own is a food. It's exactly like
Food.
Luffy's own.
Fair.
So yeah, I'm giving you
Okay.
10. Clap for me. Yes.
I am clapping for you. Because you had the names with this one. You had the names and
It was a
everything
hard
with this one.
But yeah. But did you know that?
Okay.
Did you know that apparently this guy's fruits? What's his name? Kaido is a bunch of elements.
It's not one fruit. It's not a fruit that turned him into.
He has his fruits is a bunch of elements, and it's actually the strongest fruit in One Piece.
Is that a spoiler from the manga or something?
No, it's a research. When I did research into fruits.
Oh, so you're trying to say what turns him into the dragon is not a fruit.
Mm-mm.
It's
I
a
think
bunch of fruit.
I think his fruit is a bunch. His fruit allows him to control a bunch of elements, but I don't think his fruit is just like about turning into the dragon. I think the dragon thing is probably, I don't know whether it's tied to the fruit or something different.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
So yes, it does. I think his fruit allows him to transform into a snake, which is so his fruit is tied in, but he's a mythical Zoan type, so he can control a lot of things as well as So his fruit is actually quite strong. There are different fruit. There's mythical Zoan types and something, and it was Big Mom that gave Kaido the fruit apparently. But anyways, continue. That's the spoiler. Sorry.
All right, and you just dropped it there like nothing. I wish now that I'd spoiled Mortal Kombat for you. Well.
That Big Mom giving Kaido the fruit is not a big spoiler though.
I don't care. That's to you. That's your opinion. Yeah. Okay. We kind of. Well, anyway, can you name 5 islands in One Piece? And to make this easy for you, pretty much everywhere they've been to is an island because everywhere is on the sea. You can look at it that way.
Thriller back.
Of course, you will take Thriller back. Go on.
Big Mom. Island.
Really?
Big Mom.
Big Mom is an island. You can't say Big Mom.
Big Mom.
So Big Mom's island is what you want to say. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Along
Don't remember
Park.
the name of the island.
Along Park is an island.
Okay, no. Now I'm wrong because you're just using people. So no. Think of the ones you may know the name of. The actual places.
Impel Down.
Don't pick the ones by people.
Island. Are you
You've
going to
only
take
got
down? I'm gonna take that one away from you because that's an island side. Then
Okay, fine. Thriller back, impel down. Go on.
where Sanji the boat that ship, is that one an island or is it a ship?
That's not an island. That's just a ship.
Then you know, I
Okay,
know
look at your
the
notes. You have another one there.
Water 7. It's an island.
Yes. See
Alabasta
me
is an
help in your
island.
life.
No, I know them.
me
Alabasta
help
is
in
an island.
your
I just
life.
know.
Those are cheaters, but I'll give it to you.
No, it's
What's
me
the
that
last one?
knows.
Yes,
I knew
see,
before you.
I remember you know what you're doing. So those are cheaters. Did I not point you
No,
to?
it didn't point me.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Pick
then the
your last one. We both know.
the last one is Sky Island.
Okay.
Yes.
You got 3 out of 10. Out of 5. Sorry.
I can give you some more if you want. Do you want more? Do you
yeah,
want
give
more? See
give
this
me.
person trying to
Replace those 2 replace those freebies I gave you. The 2 freebies, if you
Freebies.
really know.
If I really
Yes.
know, I should replace those 2 freebies. You're trying to make me replace
Yes.
those 2. No
Be
wahala.
using that time to think, and we know the tricks. Like in exam, they ask you define shoe.
You say I should define
a shoe is
In shoe, you want me to define me, me. Shoe where we dey define for back then. Where you don't define should die. Oh, yeah. Let me
you know you can just
let me leave
yeah,
because I'm too good, but it's alright.
because you don't know shit. Yeah. On we go. Let me not. That's fine. I was going to
Marine
mention some
HQ
for you, but it's okay.
Island, Marijoa Island. Should I continue?
Continue now because you're trying to do like
I've already given you I just gave you two.
No, you asked me. No, you asked me a simple question. Should I continue? I answered you yes.
No, you said I should give you. I'll just tell you that
Don't
I know.
ask questions then, because people like to do that. Should I continue? But they don't really expect the person to
Island.
answer.
What else do you want? Dressrosa Island. Do you want more? Do you want
Yes,
more?
you keep asking me this question. Yes.
Don't. See, I've just been giving
Why
you
do you
them.
keep asking me then? Don't ask me that question.
No, you were
No.
trying to say I don't know 2 more. I've just given you 3 more. Easily.
Okay, fine.
Easily.
Oh yeah. Okay, nah. All right.
Testing
Good,
my
good,
patience.
good. Okay. Yeah. So who is? This might be a hard one. Maybe not. Who is referred to as Hebi Hime? Is that hard?
That is the lady that has snakes on her that loves Luffy. That she looks down on people all the time.
Well,
And her look down is look down is look back away. And her head will turn to the other side. So
Yeah. Do
she's
you remember her
actually
name?
quite strong.
Yeah, but she is. But
Yeah, her
she's
name-
there to. Do you remember her name?
No.
Okay, her name is. Let me give you the first part. Boa.
Boa Hancock.
Yes, that didn't say Hancock. Hancock.
Yeah.
Because. yeah. Okay, cool. Do you who made the pacifistas?
That would be Kuma. Kuma made the pacifist. Kuma. No, he's the
Who
pacifist.
made?
Oh, he's
yeah.
Then that
He's
would
the
be.
pacifista.
It would be the. Would it be the doctor that turns into the smoke
Yes.
that made the pacifist?
No.
That turns not.
No.
So because there are
No.
2 doctors. Because that doctor that turns smoke
Yes.
is the one that they kidnap later. Then it's the other
Yes.
doctor. So the other.
It's the other one. Yes. The one that we've never actually
We've never
seen.
met. Yeah. So I don't remember
Yeah.
his name. No.
You
No.
never knew. Okay, his name is Vegapunk.
Yes, Dr. Vegapunk. The one that not Sanji,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Frankie.
Franklin. Yes.
Zach?
Frank,
Frankie.
Franklin, yeah. I said
Were you
Franklin.
going to call him Zach for a second? You sounded like you wanted to say Z.
No, I was searching
to
through
say Zach.
I was searching through the names in my head trying to
You're
get because it
thinking
was
of
such
English names.
yeah.
Franklin. Frankie. So Zach wanted to come to your head.
I don't know where that came from, but it was one of the names.
Oh my days. Okay. Okay. This has a bit of follow up. So what was Robin doing before the Straw Hats? And what was her alias? You may not remember that alias. But what was she doing before? Just before the Straw Hats?
I think she was kind of working for the CP9 people. And she was, no. Oh, they wanted to kidnap her. So she was...
You need to think further back. It's not CP9.
No, I know in her history, she came, she was the only one that was rescued from her people, per se. And it was that big giant that rescued her. And I know she was looking into the poneglyphs. I know that's what she was doing, but I think she's doing that for the Straw Hat. So I don't know if she was doing that before.
She's doing that for herself, actually.
For herself, but it's still tied in. And then I know she was... I don't know, I'm trying to think.
You're missing just that chunk.
It's just that little chunk.
Okay, let me help you a little bit. Before Straw Hats, she was already part of a group, an organization.
Yeah, she was.
That leads to what she was doing before she joined the Straw Hats.
But was she part of this thing? She wasn't part of the... Was she part of the revolution? No.
Not the
because
is the revolution the only part? Why was there a revolution?
Called the Marine now.
No. Okay. No. Okay, why is that one of my favorite arcs? No? Okay. Should I just tell you?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I said before she joined the Straw Hats, she was part of an organization. She was part of Crocodile's organization.
Oh yeah, she was number 2. She was number 2. Was that?
She was even she was actually kind of number 1.
Yeah, I remember now.
Outside of the numbers.
Yeah. I remember now. Yeah. It's just
the name of the organization. It's just that.
No, it's just that I don't really put too mind to Alabaster Arc as much, so it kind of skips me.
That's why I say you don't rate it. But anyway, the organization, Crocodile's organization, is called Baroque Works.
Yes, she was
she
even dressed
her
like
alias
them,
was yes now.
Her
alias was
Miss.
Yes, of course. They're all Miss and Mister. They ones with names anyway. Miss.
Oh.
Okay, let me help you one. Throw in is a day of the week included in the name.
Is Miss Wednesday? No.
That was somebody else.
Miss. She wasn't Miss Sunday. No, she was Miss.
Yes.
Sunday.
But it wasn't just Sunday. It was Miss All Sunday.
It's so long.
I knew that one would be hard.
Yeah.
I knew that would be hard. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I. Okay, this could be a funny last or second to the last, whatever to have. But can you, if you're willing to, describe / imitate 5 of the very distinct One Piece types of laughter? And if you can say who has the laughter.
No, I can't.
You can't. Do you remember any? You know there are funny laughs, right?
Yeah.
If you can't say who it belongs to, do you remember any of the distinct laughs? The last time, not maybe not the last time. One of the last few times we were talking about One Piece, you did one of them, or we did one of them.
I know, but now I can't remember because you keep me on the spot. Alright, give me one.
Yeah. Okay. The one that always comes first to me is I have to do it now. It's basically the ha ha ha.
Oh yeah.
And that belongs to Blackbeard.
Okay, I can do one for you. Let me do one since you did one.
Yeah.
Whoosh,
Yeah.
whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Do you remember who that belongs to though?
He was Trilamba guy. Now, what's his name?
Yes, Maria.
Maria, yeah.
Fush.
Yeah. You know, until you did the Blackbeard, that's when all the other laughs started coming.
That's
to
when
my
it
head.
started coming in. Yeah. So I noted down if I'm right, Aokiji's own is because he always says arararara.
Yeah,
I'm right. His
Yeah.
own is like arararara. It's not like a big booming laugh. He just says arararara. Yeah. And then the smoke guy you were talking about before, whose name you don't remember, who's also a doctor, is Caesar. And his own laugh is shilololololololo.
Yeah. One Piece is so strange. It's so strange.
So weird.
They really should
And
not
then,
do this. They really should not do this live action. Should just cancel it. It's too strange.
It will be bad. And the last one I noted, who you've also mentioned in the episode so far, is the guy who saved Robin when she was 8. The mini giant guy.
The giant, yeah.
Yeah. And his was, again, I always remember it for whatever reason, is
Oh, One Piece is too strange. It's too strange.
I literally noted these ones down because these were the ones that were in my head. I didn't check for it or anything. But yeah, we can just we can end on that. Oh no! I have a good last one. Actually, I'm so sorry. I have a good last one. We'll end on this one. So, I asked you a question about Robin's aliases. What about Usopp? Do you remember any? He basically has like 2 things.
But is he not calling himself the thing?
Well, it's still like an alias, I guess. All the same.
Usopp is like the strongest man. What's his name? There's that one that is like the strongest guy in the world. He's like, that even the people will be singing the song with himself, and he's coming from the space, and he has a whole intro. Oh.
Yes, that's the most fun one. Yes, he created his own theme song.
Yeah, he has his own theme song. It's just at the tip of my tongue. I'm just trying to see if I can remember the theme song.
Let me see if I can create the. This was all during Water 7. This might help you.
He created the theme song, and then the guy now comes, and then it's like a whole I can see the theme song in I can see the whole
in your head. The mask, everything in your head.
Snipe. Is it Snipe? Something that the Snipe has to do inside the name.
You're translating it.
Yes.
You're translating it. You're translating it. Yes, it has to do with the fact that he's good at sniping,
sharpshooter. Yeah, I know it was something sharp.
But that's not what he calls it, though.
Yes, I know. Because I'm reading the translation in my actual head.
The translation.
Well, just tell me. So, because I close.
Sogeking.
Hey!
Sogeking. And the song is like, I don't know the words, obviously. It's like, Sogeking Shimawa.
Yes,
something Orewa. They're not getting the part where it says something Lulu la la lu.
Usopp is a fool.
Guys, an idiot.
You
say if you want to find him,
think in your heart. And then Luffy was like, Sogeking.
Him and Chopper.
Because that time Luffy had kicked him out of this thing. He had left the.
Yes.
So Sogeking had to come back and be joining the crew. So stupid.
Yeah, so it's Sogeking. And he's also known because of Dressrosa. They called him God Usopp there.
Yeah, God Usopp, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. And that's where I'll
that was actually fun. That was a good one. It was a good way to remember. So at least I got most of them right. I maybe let's say 2 here and there. I remembered but names. Yeah, 2. Anyways,
we can give you like
2.
We can give you like
2.
6 over 10.
2 is a lie. I got 8
That's
over 10.
what you would do.
2.
Never mind.
So let's go on to the riders. So actually I had 2 to pick from. Well, now I have more, and Oh, another name of a place, NS Lobby. I'm just trying to remember. You see, everything is coming to me
Yeah,
now.
just remembering now.
Everything
NS
is coming.
Lobby.
Everything.
Why did you even remember Shabondi? Like, that's one of my favorite because the name sticks in my head.
Yeah. So the last. So the last this is the rider.
The rider. We're doing it a little
about...
different. Let me just even say, because we are picking. Well, our riders will be arcs from One Piece.
So
the whole anime.
I think I'm actually going to go for the Sky arc. That's my rider. Where
Skypiea.
Skypiea, yeah. So where Luffy meets the god of light that had the earlobes. I just said his name not long ago, and now all of a sudden NL, yeah, God NL.
Electricity.
Anyways, yeah. So I think I'm going to go for that one because I think that was a particularly interesting arc.
I loved it. I think some people don't tend to. It was
very very interesting because the fights were actually very very good. They had a lot of battles. They almost lost a couple of times, and it was actually a very good action.
Yes, and they were introducing us to the whole hacky
yes. So I'm going to go
to predict movements.
Yes, I'm going to go for that one. A whole switch on what I wrote, right?
Yeah, I mean, but it's good. It's good. Well, I'm going to stick with what I'm going for, but a contender, as we all know, was going to be Thriller Bark because I've always found that Thriller Bark is so fun, such a fun arc. But as I've always told Uforo, the Alabasta arc is one of my favorite arcs. For some reason, Uforo doesn't rate it.
I do rate it now. I think if I watch it now, I enjoy it more.
As much.
I think I don't like the princess.
But I always... but she's not the main. Like, I like the whole journey through the different... The desert, then the fights, Crocodile coming first, they beat him, meeting the different people that were part of Baroque works, then trying to stop the whole revolution fight. It was just fun for me. Even with Vivi the princess, I like her too. The whole thing was fun for me. So
I'm happy Vivi didn't join me.
Alabasta is underrated.
I'm happy Vivi didn't join.
And we meet Ace. That's like the only time we properly see Ace.
I'm still happy Vivi didn't join.
Join what? The group. The crew.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, so go check out those arcs again. I think I'm going to watch Skypiea again just because it was actually a fun arc. And I've
seen it many times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've not. I need to. I'm on. I don't know if I can. I'll try and do what Jola does, which is rewatch arcs. I think when I watched One Piece again, I tend to watch it from inception and all through, and then I've done that twice. So I start from beginning, 3 times because I watched with somebody before. Yeah. So I start from beginning all through. I never really do like, this arc, what is arc, which is actually a good way to watch One Piece because
you can't go through
the arcs are quite
over and over again.
They start from the beginning of an arc and so it's actually very. So I'll do what Jola does, and maybe if we did this question time, maybe 2 years or 3 years from now, I would be name dropping every single thing. Impel down, impel, everything to the anyways. That's really what that popped me out. So with that, guys, we've come to the end of this episode. We hope that was fun for you as well to rejog your memory into how much you love One Piece.
Into how much you love One Piece, yes.
So,
and us as well, especially for he needed the reminder.
But I know when it's my turn, which would come in a couple of episodes. We don't know when. To give Jola, she's going to get it. Anyways,
I would do better than you, I feel. Unless you choose wicked questions.
We will see. Don't worry, we will see. You will realize that you don't know when I'm asking you. When you're put on the spot, you realize
Fair enough.
Have I get that. Wonderful time, guys. Thank you for listening. This episode 22.
Guys, thank you. We're moving on and on. Tell your friends.
Tell your neighbors.
I'm sorry, I wanted to sing.
Tell your enemies as well. Send a message to that guy that you don't like or that girl you don't like. That's it. You know what? I don't like this. So,
listen to me and all.
Exactly. That's it. So like, subscribe, and Yeah, have a wonderful
Follow. Tell
weekend.
your friends.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.